Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. In this video we're going to be taking a first look at the Halloween event. This is of course going to be a preview of the event, so do be aware that potentially things can change once it's live in game. So just be aware once we're going through this. So this is it on the blog and we'll read through it. It says, Halloween event overview. Halloween has arrived in Road to Survival and we're excited to have players battle through our all new Halloween themed limited time event. During this event from October the 25th, 5 PM Pacific to November the 8th, 5 PM Pacific, players will complete mission events that will reward the items Candy Corn, Trick or Treat Pail, Claw, Glove and Vampire Fang. Players will then use these items to fight through roadmaps for exciting rewards. Here is what players will need to do to earn rewards from the Halloween event. Step 1. Earn Candy Corn. Complete missions from the Road to Fear mission event to earn Candy Corns. Step 2. Get roadmap keys. Collect enough Candy Corns to complete the mission events that award roadmap keys, being Trick or Treat Pail, Claw Glove and Vampire Fang. Step 3. Get rewards. Using the roadmap keys, complete Road to Fear roadmaps for rewards. So in step 1 it shows you how you can get the candy corns. It's going to be a mission tab. As you can see, it's called Road to Fear. It says complete Road to Fear missions to earn candy corns, and then we'll scroll down and it shows all the missions that are going to be available in here. There are lots of missions in here. Some of them are quite simple and some of them will be involving other events, for instance war, that sort of thing. I'll scroll through it and we'll just grab some as we go through. For instance, use 100 battle items in combat, open helper rewards 40 times, win 100 raids, win 5 war battles, defeat various trait characters, defeat a faction boss so you won't have to run FA with your faction, and then there's other things like open Premier Recruits or S-Class Recruits 1 time. There is a couple that require you to do things like open 5-star tokens, for instance, but most of these I think are pretty straightforward and quite easily doable. Other than maybe the war battles, you have to just remember to war and be active in the next war, because this is a 2-week event and there's probably only going to be 1 war available during this event. Next is how to obtain roadmap keys. Collecting enough candy corn will enable players to complete missions that award the roadmap keys, Vampire Fangs, Claw Glove and Trick or Treat Pail. These roadmap keys will unlock the limited time Halloween roadmaps. Players will need 230 candy corns to get all 3 roadmap keys. Now if we go back just up a little bit, you can see the total possible candy corns you can get is 259. So you have a little bit of wiggle room if there's something you don't want to do. For instance, if you don't want to open a Premier Recruit, you don't have to, but you have to do the majority of everything else. And as you can see, here it is. Get 80 and you get the Trick or Treat Pail, get 160 and you get the Claw Glove, and then you get 230 and you get the Vampire Fangs. So step 3, it just says complete roadmap and get rewards. Each roadmap key, Trick or Treat Pail, Claw Glove and Vampire Fangs, unlocks 1 of 3 unique roadmaps. Each roadmap has 6 stages and requires 13 candy corns as energy for each stage. Players will earn trainers, medals, gear and Day of the Dead tokens as stage and act completion rewards. Now when you do the missions above to get these keys to unlock these roadmaps, it doesn't consume these candy corns, at least it doesn't seem to. It just, you have to collect that many. So these candy corns are still going to be with you and then you can use them as energy on the roadmap, which is great. Obviously the Michonne event that's going on right now is really draining everyone's world energy, so it doesn't look like this is going to cost any world energy, which is fantastic. Now there are 3 roadmaps and they range from S4 up to S11, so there's difficulties, the different difficulties that you can do. If you're obviously newer to the game, you're going to have to do the easier one. Hopefully there's a lot of walkers on that one, because obviously walkers are a little bit easier to kill just to get through, and maybe on the very hard, the Vampire Fangs one, there's going to be some difficult human stages. And the stage rewards just range, like it said, from trainers, medals and legendary gear. You get 100 Day of the Dead tokens on the Trick or Treat Pail, which is the normal version. Hard version you get 200, and then very hard you get 300. So if you complete everything, you'll get 600 of these Day of the Dead tokens. And as it says, Day of the Dead tokens can be earned through completing the Halloween roadmaps listed above. These tokens are used to open the Day of the Dead fighter wheel, 100 tokens per open, that contains the following possible items: 5-star ascendable fighters, 5-star non-ascendable fighters, uncommon trainers, rare trainers, and red velvet cake. So quite a big variation in what you can get. We obviously don't know the odds breakdown just yet, But if we look at the image here, it does look like there are some potentially good ascendable characters here, with, you know, Fast Governor being a former, like, quite powerful Generation 2 promo character. So there could potentially be some other stronger characters on here as ascendables, but you only get 6 pulls. So hopefully the odds are not too terrible. Hopefully we're looking at, you know, solid, you know, 5% for an ascendable character, because otherwise the 6 pulls is not fantastic, I'm going to be honest. But it is going to be all through just basic gameplay seemingly, and I would see this mainly as a bonus event. And if you're someone who is willing to, you know, buy more tokens, then that's up to you. So that's just a quick preview of the entire event, guys. It doesn't start for another few hours, and like I said before, it can change once it goes live. Things can be tweaked slightly, but it does look pretty decent in terms of accessibility right now. Also, the fact that we're not going to have to use world energy seemingly is great. That's probably the best part of it that I can see in this preview. It really comes down to how good those wheel odds are, the likelinesses of getting a certain character. It did say uncommon trainers, which is 2-star trainers, so that's, like I said, that's a big variation. 2-star trainer to ascendable character, and especially as you only get 6 pulls. But do tell me your initial thoughts about this event. That is the end of my video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.